Hey, what are you doing back here?
Hallway fight.
Ooh, bacon.
Greetings, Tasty Morsels. It's your first BLP here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm waiting to see how Obi-Wan goes about rescuing Leia. I want to see if I'm right that the Inquisitor third sister is the black girl who was in the Order 66 scene at the beginning of the first episode, and what exactly the nature of her grudge is against Obi-Wan.
I'm looking for my daughter, but she was taken and she's on this planet.
Well, if she's here, you're never gonna see her again. Nobody leaves this place. I was someone's daughter once, too. Here. That one's free. A couple more of those and you'll forget she ever existed.
First one's free, kid.
You having trouble?
Next one's gonna cost you.
There's a Jedi. He helps people.
The Jedi are all gone.
I'll take you to him. For the right price.
You just want that spice, don't you, kid?
It's okay, you're safe now. I won't let anything happen to you.
Well, he does appear to actually be someone who can use the Force. Either that or he's got everything rigged up to respond to hand movements and stuff. Oh my god. No, he's definitely...
Spaceport passenger check 83C. Do you read?
Kamal, what are you doing here, buddy? Is it Kamal or Kamal?
I'm not leaving your mind.
That's so goofy. I didn't know any... I've never seen any of the Jedi use their powers remotely that way.
3C.
Is that Oh, what's her name? Linda Cardellini.
With your
Doing
son's
a little guest
abilities,
star
they will
role.
come for him. Get him safe.
Oh, is it he's helping Force sensitives get out?
It's all there.
Oh, you didn't have to.
Every credit. We will never forget you.
You must. My safety depends upon it. Now go.
Just
Go.
make them forget. What's your deal, bro? Are you really...
All right, they're on their way. I'm gonna take a quick break, okay? Call you in a little bit.
Roger that.
scam?
I'm
How do
looking
you
for a Jedi.
bring the
How'd you get in here?
object to himself?
A girl has been kidnapped. I need your help to find her.
In return, I ask only a few credits. The shadows are my realm, for the light is an unforgiving place for my kind.
Of course. How much?
500 to locate the girl, another 300 to take you to her.
Few credits.
What do you know of the Force, my friend?
Just that there's a lot of remotes and magnets.
Okay. I
Yeah,
know
so
how this works.
Yes, it
magnets
looks like
aren't
you just
going to
took money
let you
from that
move the
family.
I
thing the
got
way
them
that they
safe,
move, but
just
okay.
a little poorer. You're not going to tell anyone, are you?
That depends on what you tell me.
Also, where did
Bounty
you
hunter?
actually send
You're a
those people?
bottom feeder. A rat who preys on weakness. But in my...
It's interesting seeing like these takes on like a sort of Star Wars pop culture kind of street life, you know? Something we didn't really get much of in the mainline trilogies and stuff. Way to be inconspicuous, Obi-Wan. Breaking Bad. It would have been really funny if we hadn't have gotten Giancarlo Esposito playing Moff Gideon. It would have been hilarious to have him in this episode. Or, oh my god, Bryan Cranston. Bryan Cranston just like randomly shows up in this lab, helping to cook spice.
Hey, what are you doing back here?
Hallway fight.
I seem to have lost my way.
Marvel has
Yeah,
conditioned me
get
to
back
think
to
that
work.
there's going to be a weird fight every time I see a hallway. Yep, hallway fight. Hey, you are rusty, old man. But not that rusty. Oh, he forgot about the Corbinites' horns.
Where's the girl? Nicely
Nicely done, Obi-Wan. See that the rust gets knocked off pretty quick.
Leia.
Completely different girl. Oh wait, that's right. This was meant to be a trap.
I'm surprised you fell for it.
Oh my god, I just realized that's fucking Flea. You just not want to use the Force right now? Is that what's going on?
You're not a Jedi anymore, Kenobi. You're just a man. You're
all Jedi ever.
my Force.
Well, everybody bleeds.
Thing I always loved about Obi-Wan, yeah, he's a man of action, but he's a thinker. He always like notices little opportunities to do something tactical rather than just brute force his way through things.
Where's the army?
Come.
Army's
I'm
not
gonna
coming,
get you out of
sweetie.
here.
Why should I trust you?
Would you rather stay here? Now let's go.
Just tell her you have a puppy. Works every time. Don't working hard right now. Lee is drawing from real world experience right now.
Where is he?
We have to change.
You're gonna have to do it right now, though. Yeah, cover that fucking thing up.
Shh. Quiet.
Don't shush her when you've got the lightsaber on your freaking hip. I mean, you're essentially being visually as loud as she is audibly. Hey, put your head up. I mean, those things come with hoods for a reason, buddy.
Come on.
Could have been had that up. Got an issue here. Doesn't everybody have like a thing that lets them be tracked? We saw that in The Mandalorian.
Maybe it's because you're not really a Jedi.
Hey, how about you stop saying that word out loud?
You haven't even told me your name.
Ben.
It's not a Jedi name.
Well, that's my name. You have to
It's a
trust me.
Jedi Day.
Come on.
Why is your hood back down? Dude, what on earth?
We'll be back in the palace, back to normal by nightfall.
Normal.
How fast is your ship?
Now, who's hiding something?
Space still takes time to travel.
You don't have to call me that. I'm just Leia. What is that? Why is there a picture of you? You're the reason I'm here. They took me to get to you. Did my father even send you?
Of course he did. Leia, listen.
How do I know you're not the real kidnapper?
You have to trust me, Leia.
You aren't a Jedi.
You just said they sent.
I don't believe
They took you to get him. So how would he be the real kidnapper? Your logic is faulty, child. That was a wonky writing decision. Could have just had her realize he had a bounty on him and think he was a criminal and that she needed to run away. Having her, the weird leap of logic between like they took me to get you and you're the real kidnapper, that made no sense. Now, that's cool, seeing a bunch of weird critters.
Just tell us where he is.
Yeah, that's Obi-Wan for you. That's the kind of guy who cuts off somebody's hand for putting it on Luke without waiting to see what else he was going to do. I have a feeling someone's about to be made to fly with the Force. Good thing these buildings are so close together, eh? Dude, don't yell out her name right now. You don't want anybody to know you're up there.
Stop, Leia!
I love the convenient path that exists under these rooftops for her to run on with her tiny little legs. I don't think you're Neo, Leia. Is that a John Woo homage? Someone's really committed to parkour in this episode. What? Was that really necessary? You know, times like this, I have to remind myself, And I had the same thing in Book of Boba Fett. Sometimes you just have to remind yourself that Star Wars is for children at the end of the day.
Don't let go, Leia.
So you'll have some goofy shit, like people jumping forward into a backflip and things like that, and doing as much parkour as humanly possible.
Leia, no!
The Force. I guess if you haven't used the Force in a really long time, it can atrophy a bit. You got down here fast. Did you Force jump down?
You all right?
You really are a Jedi.
Shut up! Stop saying that word! That is a verboten word right now.
Inquisitors. Many were Jedi who turned to the dark side. Now they hunt their own kind.
And this is all for you?
Ah, okay, now.
Who are you?
Now it makes sense for the guy to talk badly about
on me.
Jedi compassion.
Listen carefully. I got that family safe, and I'm gonna do the same for you.
But
if I knew what you were,
Doesn't matter what I am.
oh, okay.
I just need to get the girl home.
Because the Jedi are still an
go to
inspiration
these
for certain people.
coordinates. You're not alone, Obi-Wan.
Order of the White Lotus with up.
Buy you as much time as I can.
Do what he did. Put your hood up. Okay. Another tip for you aspiring directors
Finally,
out there:
we meet. We
don't try to get
both
super
here.
fancy.
I am Haja Estri, Jedi.
There's no reason for you to lay down your life. I'm Taker. Feelings have betrayed you.
Since I met you, I've been chased, shot at, I almost fell to my death, and now there are inquisiting people after us. If somebody is offering us help, I think we should take it. Now come on.
It's not wrong. But he's not wrong for being suspicious either,
What now?
young lady.
Nothing, you just remind me of someone. She was fearless too.
Talking about Snips?
I'm
Or we
not stubborn.
talking about Padme?
I'm not. Was your friend a Jedi too?
No, she was a leader. She
Padme.
died a long time ago.
Of a broken heart, which is the dumbest thing ever. Even though technically it is actually possible, not as suddenly and dramatically usually. Usually it's more like a slow, lingering death. But it actually, yeah, I mean, basically is possible.
I'll be right behind you, I promise. Go.
Don't make a girl a promise you can't keep.
I can
From the Book of Cortana. Really? They were trying to do like a horror movie vibe right now.
Your fear betrays you.
So this is a thing that I see a lot of moderners, like directors, do. This constant cutting back and forth between two scenes occurring at the same time. When you're trying to build tension, it's more effective to stick
going to die.
to one scene for a longer period rather than just going back and forth.
Lord Vader will be pleased. You didn't know.
Didn't know what?
He's alive, Obi-Wan.
If he didn't know, then I mean, I'm trying to think. Did he ever? Oh wait, no, he did.
Anakin Skywalker.
He did know that he had been renamed Vader. He saw the little video where Palpatine
He's
christened
been
him with
looking
his
for
new name.
you for a long time.
Move aside.
This isn't the time for infighting, guys.
Watch and learn.
You Sith wannabes, man. I bet that pissed off a lot of people because I know Grand Inquisitor, can't think of his name, but I know he was a pretty big character in, I want to say that he was in the comics.
We will find you!
Use the Force to pull the shit back. That's perfectly within your power set. Jedi always Jedi and Sith wannabes always forget what their powers should be capable of. I mean, just grab the damn shit. Oh my goodness. I'd be a very, very dangerous Jedi. I'd just be like spamming my powers with the Force all over the fucking place. Like, how am I getting on top of that building? Levitate. How am I getting across this field of lava? Fly. How am I catching that ship that's trying to take away? Yoink! Is that you, Hayden? Looking all menacing? Alright, so you guys know I'm gonna pick some nits.
You? No.
The biggest nit I have to pick here for this one is this one wasn't as strongly directed as the first episode, or as it could have been, especially when it came to the chase sequence. It just really weird decision making there.
Do a front flip. Do a back flip.
And also, like I mentioned before, with the with suspense, you know, that scene where I guess what's her name, Reva, was looking for Obi-Wan and amongst the boxes and everything in that warehouse would have been more effective if they didn't keep cutting between it and Leia running around. Think back to when, you know, in Empire Strikes Back. Return of the Jedi. When Vader was going after Luke. And we just had this nice long sequence of him walking around this lightsaber and looking for him, you know? And it just ratcheted up the tension of Luke trying to hide. The only time we cut away was just to show Luke's reaction to things Vader was saying to try to flush him out, you know? And that's what we should have done here, you know? Other than that, yeah, I mean, I'm still intrigued by where the story is going. It was absolutely fantastic acting on behalf of Ewan McGregor when he heard that for the first time that Anakin had survived their duel in Mustafar. You could see on his face that the world had just fallen out from under him. I am really looking forward to seeing those two meet again after all this time. I'm enjoying the banter between Obi-Wan and Leia. It's kind of funny. And yeah, she definitely is a bit like her mother was when they first met. Even though I think the precocious part, well, I was going to say the precocious part was more like Qui-Gon had to deal with that more than Obi-Wan did, but Obi-Wan did get his fair share of it during the Clone Wars part. Because, you know, Amidala was not one to sort of sit around idly when things were going on. So yeah, I'm still having fun with it. I just think that, like, they definitely can't direct the way they directed some of the scenes in this episode. Also, we need a little more sometimes for when characters do a face turn, like Kumail's character did.
I'm a good guy now.
I get the motivation, I guess, but they should have spelled it out a little better. You never want your audience to have to do too much guesswork about the motivation for something like that, especially when you have a character who's just in the one episode. Though he was left alive by Reva, so he might come back later. But we needed to see a little bit more, and I actually... I wouldn't be surprised if there's a cut scene, actually, or two. Just giving us a little bit better feel for why learning that Obi-Wan was a Jedi made him willing to risk his life for him. But anyway, yeah. I can't wait to see where we're going with this. I'm guessing that episode 3 will have Vader maybe join the hunt for Obi-Wan, and I don't think Obi-Wan stowaway here is going to get him immediately back to Alderaan, so I'm guessing we're going to have a few little adventures along the way with Leia and a little bit of bonding between the two. The one problem with this is that it kind of messes with continuity a little bit with the fact that when Leia left her message for Obi-Wan R2, he mentioned how he was someone who had served her father. And I don't think she would forget hanging out with him under these types of circumstances for an extended period of time. So the message really should have referenced how they knew each other, their personal relationship, rather than the fact that he had helped her father, and that he had known, they had known each other during the Clone Wars. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's really enough. Thanks so much for joining me for this reaction. I appreciate it. Let me know what you guys thought and what your speculation is for the series as it moves forward. Anyway, guys, as always, do me a favor, do your best to stay safe and be well. And we'll see you for the next one. May the Force be with you.